Applied 30S students. Today we're going to be talking about cosine law. So you should be on page 14 in your booklet. Could the sine law be used to find the missing angles and sides below? Explain why or why not. Okay, so remember for sine law, we have sine law, we have sine A over sine over A equals sine B over B over equals sine C over C. So let's look at the first one. We have a triangle that has, we are given all the sides, but we are given no angles. So therefore, since we're given no angles and it's not a right triangle, so we can't use SOHCAHTOA to solve, we are unable to use sine law. Let's look at the second triangle. We are given two sides and an angle. So here we have more of a possibility that we could use sine law. Unfortunately, we can't because we are not given any opposite sides to the 40 angle or any opposite angles to the 5 length or 7 length. Therefore, we cannot use sine law again. What about cos law? I hope that we remember what cos law means. So the formula for cos law is a squared equals b squared plus c squared, subtract 2 times b times c times cos of a. Okay, so let's check off what we know in the first one. We know A, we know B, we know C, 2 is given, we know B and C for the first triangle, but we don't know cos A. But we could rearrange the formula and solve for cos A. So we could use cosine law for the first triangle. Let's see about the second triangle. So for the second triangle, we don't know what A is, but we know what B, C, and cos A are. Therefore, we can use cosine law to also solve for the second triangle. Alright, so let's use it and let's solve for it. So in this case, we're solving for the first triangle, so we're solving for cosine of A. we're solving for cosine of A, we can rearrange this formula to look like this. So angle A equals 28.96. So the key points for this is the cosine law can also be used to find unknown side lengths or angle measures in oblique triangles. The cosine law can be written as a squared equals b squared plus c squared, subtract 2bc cos A, or you can rearrange the formula and write it the other way. So in an acute triangle, the cosine law is going to be just what we went over. You can also use cosine to solve these triangles. So you want to use cosine law when you have two sides and a contained angle. So that means the angle that's squished in between the two sides, or you have all the sides of a triangle. So when using cosine law to determine an angle, you can substitute the known values first and then solve for the unknown value. Rearrange the formula to solve for cosine of an unknown angle and then substitute and evaluate. So let's try the example. We are on page 16. Notice how we have a contained angle. So the side that we're going to be solving for is we want to solve for the side of the length CB. So in other words, side A. Oh, to the nearest centimeter, so that is going to equal 39 centimeters. All right, let's try example 2. So I want you to solve for angle A. So I'm going to rearrange the formula to solve for cos A. angle A equals 60 degrees. So your assignment today is to do page 17 to 19. Then I have a cosine law worksheet for you. Then there's a study guide, and we're going to do a test. Since we're running out of time before spring break, I'd like to get the test in, and then we'll pick up the unit when we return from spring break. Have a good day.